Alright, what is up YouTube? It is K-Rod here. I'm back with another good video for today. I'm going to be talking about this one particular fighter for all you boxing fans out there. I'm going to be criticizing this bum by the name of Mr. Anthony Fowler. This guy is like the 154-pound version of Billy Joe Saunders. I've never had like a lot of respect for UK fighters. I probably will never will because when you take a look at this guy's resume, this guy has fought a shitload of bums. His first 5 fights he fought against guys with losing records, and ever since he has stepped it up, which he hasn't even stepped it up. His only good win he's ever fucking won was against Brian Rose, and that's about it. Anybody else that I see here are guys that are probably on the come up or guys that are just not that good, and he chooses them to fight him because it's tailor made for him to have a guy that comes forward, and he doesn't find a guy that has a slick, dangerous style. See now, Anthony Fowler is a British fighter, so we all know what British fighters are. These are guys that don't have that much skill when it comes to facing guys with slick ability. What is this guy has been doing in his last 5 fights? He's been cherry picking these 5 opponents. First opponent, Jorge Fortea. This is the guy that fought Bakram Murtazaliev, who is #1 by the IBF, that should be facing Jermell Charlo in the future if that fight does not come through. Or if that fight does come through. And if not, Jermell Charlo will probably rematch Brian Castano for undisputed. And then the opponent previous to that is Adam Harper, another guy that he knocked out on top of Fortea. This is another bum that is coming probably out of the UK. And who did he beat to earn a fight with Anthony Fowler? He has beaten nobody. He's beaten guys with losing records, like I said, because you could see like right here against Sergey Milas, Andre Kepper, Davidis, blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell he is. Like, these are guys just to prop up his record. So Anthony Fowler is number 15 or 14 by the IBF, if I'm not mistaken. And this idiot has never taken any of these names at 154. Because the guys that he should be fighting, which he's number 21, here we are, he could be fighting guys like Tony Harrison. He could be fighting guys like Jared Hurd. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably get a win off of him because Jared Hurd's not the same fighter that he once was. But if that doesn't work, you could get a fight against Bakram Murtazaliev if he's available. If Jermell Charlo can't get a fight with Brian Castano, or if Jermell Charlo can get a fight with Brian Castano and Bakram, he still has to sit on the shelf. But I'm pretty sure he's going to get his fight with Jermell next. But I would definitely go after Erickson Lubin, which we all know that this idiot's probably never going to go after any of these guys that I mentioned. But I'm still going to put these guys' names on here because I know somebody somewhere, some way is probably going to watch this video and try to forward this to him, because no matter what I say or what other critics say to him or say about him, he's gonna listen to this video one day, and that's gonna haunt him. So other fighters you could easily fucking fight. You could fight sorry. You could fight Austin Trout. I don't see how you cannot make that fight with him. I think he has a fight coming up. Yeah, he's gonna fight Alejandro Davila. That should be a good fight. This guy, he's a decent fighter. Not the best fighter in the world, but I don't doubt Mexican fighters. But you could fight him in the future. You could fight Carlos Adames. I know he just got a good victory against Alexis Salazar. That was actually such a good fight. I actually enjoyed that fight. He could fight, let's see, who else can you fight? You could fight Brandon Adams. I know he's available. You could fight, who else? Magomed Kurbanov. I hear he's a good fighter. He's decent to say the least. You could fight Israel Madrimov. See, I don't understand why Israel Madrimov, he's not calling out any of his opponents, because it's like he hasn't fought since April, and it's pretty sad that he's not being active enough. Because like right now we're in like the month of July heading into August, and it's like, dude, like you've been out the ring for like almost 5 months. But I'm sure he's gonna get back into it. I'd like to see him face a guy like Anthony Fowler. That'll be a decent matchup. I think Israel would brutally stop Anthony, because Anthony, he hasn't been battle tested and he's not a good fighter. And the opponents that I've just mentioned from his most recent all got losing records. So it's like, obviously he's not fighting anybody special. But I do have a good opponent that would most definitely beat the living crap out of him. That will be Chordale Booker. He's available. You could easily get a fight with him. But if you want to duck him, go after Jason Rosario. He recently lost to Erickson Lubin, but if you want to get a name on your record, go after Jason Rosario. But if that doesn't work, go after Bryant Perella. Or if that doesn't work, I'll probably choose somebody like, who else? I mean, there's plenty of smoke out here, but it's like, when we're talking like matchups, like guys that are gonna give you the best facing the best, I'm gonna probably have to go with a guy like, go after Sebastian Fundora. Yeah, go after Fundora. He's available too. Or if that doesn't work, go after Mr. Jamonte Clark. Out of all those guys that I've mentioned, that piece of shit will never fight those guys, because you want to know why? He does not want to lose his precious little record that he's propping up, because he knows damn well he gets stopped by any guy that has a good record, but they also have a good bad style matchup for him that will break him down and most likely kill him in the ring. See, what I don't like about Anthony Fowler, and along with many other British fighters that I don't have a lot of respect for, he cherry picks a lot of fighters. He is not good. He finds any possible way to avoid the best competition, and it shows in his recent fights that he has been taking. He is not fighting any good competition, probably until the competition is gone, or he's able to fight a guy that he thinks he can beat, which is just this is just typical Canelo ducking at its finest. But I think sooner than later he's going to have to be asked by people like, why the fuck are you, why the hell are you sticking with your WBA Intercontinental title? Why can't you just go after some names and actually get a fucking world title? And I guess that question will never be answered until he fights them. But I don't understand why he's not fighting these guys, because there's plenty of good competition out here he could fight, and he's making himself look real bad by getting exposed by someone like myself or anybody else that has criticized him in the past. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep exposing these fighters, because it's almost at the same level with Joey Spencer. I don't understand why Joey Spencer is fighting a guy like Daniel Karpinski or some shit like that. He should be fighting, a bum like, or no, not a bum, or actually no. You know what? I'm gonna call Anthony Fowler a bum, because at this point he is fighting bums. But if anything, Joey should beat the shit out of Anthony. I don't understand how the hell Anthony, is able to keep his status here on BoxRec, and he's fighting, 2-star, 3-star level fighters. But this opponent that he's facing Rico Mueller, a unknown German fighter, 33 years old. He is a orthodox 5'9", and this guy once again has fought guys with losing records. Once again, he hasn't fought anybody good. He's fighting a bunch of fucking no names. Yeah, you fought Jeremiah Ponce, the guy that defeated the other British bum, Lewis Britson, and now he's gonna face Subriel Matias for the IBF title eliminator, which I got Subriel brutally stopping him. But how is this even like a credible name? Like, how does this guy elevate Anthony Fowler to the next level where he's gonna get a world title? And I think the answer is that he's never gonna get a world title because he's a bum. So to all you Anthony Fowler fans, I hope you can I hope you could forward this video to him so he can understand that you are ducking your best competition and you're never gonna become a world champion because you're fighting bums like that guy that I just mentioned earlier or just recently of the guy that he's fighting. And I don't see how he's gonna be any top name at 154 because by time when Jermell and Brian Castano leave, it's like 154 is gonna be conquered by newer opposition, and I won't be surprised that anybody that I did not mention, shit, another fighter he could fight is J Rock. J Rock, he's available. It's like go after him, man. Fuck that shit. It's just I don't know, man. I just wanted to come out here and just expose these crappy ass fighters that shouldn't even be ranked high up on BoxRec because I'm starting to see that BoxRec is very biased with these fighters. Like guys like, Kerman, Lajarga, this 29-year-old dipshit from Spain. It's like, who the fuck have you fought, man? Like, seriously, I don't understand why BoxRec does this, but, they need to stop giving these names, these unknown fighters, these higher rankings because BoxRec is not being honest with, who's at the top. But, that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. To hell with Anthony Fowler. I hope he gets dominated by any of these top names that I've mentioned at 154. I don't think he would ever want to face him, but sooner than later, pressure will bust pipes, and I think eventually the hype train of British boxing will go to shit sooner than later. Because I don't have respect for fighters like this. It's not fair. It really destroys a lot of fighters' opportunities of where they want to be. It's like, I don't understand why people think that they could just get away with just fighting bums like this guy, Carlos Ocampo, the same guy that got knocked out by Errol Spence Jr., aka Man Dam, that beat the crap out of him. But it's like, I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. But I understand why, because boxers want to hold that O and they want to keep their record nice and clean, so they'll do anything in their power to fight a bunch of in-house competition or fight guys that they know that they can beat, and then by the time when it's ready for them to step up, then they're already set up for failure for them to get knocked out or just get brutally, destroyed by better opposition. But that's pretty much what I have to say, man. I just wanted to make this quick little video. I wanted to make this video a lot sooner, but I wasn't really thinking about it because I don't really think too highly of making videos against fighters that I don't like. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Anthony Fowler is a good fighter? I don't think he's a good fighter. I think he's trash. But yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think. To hell with British boxing, and yeah, long live USA boxing. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.